Man, it's been a minute, no. It's been a minute or whatever, man. But, we got a lot to get to. Wait, what was I about to... I had an intro ready, hold on. Thinking back, I was just in the shower, what was I thinking? Oh, shout out to y'all, man, for watching these videos, showing me some support. I mean, y'all just sitting here watching me talk half the time, dude. Y'all are like my little mini therapists. Remember, I had a therapist, and, and I remember the first exercise she gave me was, hey, yo, take this piece of paper, rate your days on a scale of 1 to 10 every day. And I was coming in with some lowball numbers, you know what I mean? Every day coming in there, and, dude, nowadays I'd be scoring all 10s. I'd be winning gold medals for the country, man. I'd be bringing back some hardware to my people. So shout out to y'all. Y'all are my little mini therapist. I love it. You know, come to me with your problems. Let me listen to y'all vent a little bit. But it's really not problems. I'm here for positivity. I said, oh, real quick, let me star the good things that I'm gonna have to touch on. Whoop, whoop. Mostly everything got starred, so we got a lot to get into. It's gonna be a long one, guys. Buckle up, right? Buckle up, right? Okay. So I don't even think I've done one for maybe almost like a week. I can't really remember, but we're here now, man. And the short videos are more popular, but these are basically an extended version of the short videos. So, you know, dude, we rocking and rolling, dude. We're adapting, we're making it happen. So I was listening to the radio, dude, and it was like the top 30 songs of the year on this praise worship station. They were doing a countdown. Like, isn't it crazy how much can actually happen in a year? How much can actually happen in a day? Like, these songs were formed out of nothing, out of just thoughts in your head, and created these great, amazing songs that I love and I sing now. I'm singing things that other people had ideas of. And they're doing the countdown, and they have all the people that wrote the songs on doing a little interview, and, like, they kind of talk about what sparked the song. Maybe it was a message or a family member. Yeah, one person was like a random phone call they got, and me being a writer, I got into it, man. I was like locked in. I didn't want to turn that radio off. So that was really fun. I don't think I usually like I never did not like them, but I was like, what's a year in review? It kind of made a little bit of sense this time. Kind of hit home a little bit. Oh, I get it now. Remember that kid in class? Teacher's been explaining the same lesson for 6 weeks, and the kid finally goes, oh my God, something clicked. Yeah, bro. It was like that. It was like that. Got my mug. You know what time it is. Dude, I was just finding myself happy. There's gonna be a lot of gym stuff, a lot of other positive stuff, but I was finding myself happy watching other people working out. Everyone's in there. And then I was also happy watching the workers. And I'm like, they're getting paid right now, dude. They're providing. They're getting that paper. Pretty much anywhere I go now, I'm just sitting there and I'm saying, hey, man, y'all getting paid right now, dude. Like, let me come over there and toast one for you. You know what I mean? Let me say a couple words. Let me just... What does that smell, dude? Is that me? It might be me, unfortunately. Fuck, I need to do laundry. But hey, it's 3 a.m. after. I just came back from the gym. I biked 7 miles. I was on the treadmill incline for another hour and then worked out. We're talking squats, we're talking leg extensions, leg press, dude. We're talking the whole thing. Lunges. Oof. Give me the shivers. How's that Ed Sheeran go? I'll work on that. I'll come back with you guys. What else happened? Finally met my friend's mom. This has been my best friend for like 10 years. And, you know, these are my pothead days, and these are my drinking days. And so I'd go over to his house. His mom would be there. Me just being disrespectful. I don't know. Scared, shy, insecure, social anxiety. It was in just, you know, the perfect storm, pretty much. that angst going on, and I would always sneak around the back, sneak in the basement door. So she knew I was there. She knew my car was there. She'd ask him. She'd be like, "So this guy's been coming over to my house for 7 years. I've met him once." And I would just keep telling him, I was like, "Dude, you gotta please just tell her I'm an alright dude, but I get scared talking to parents." And so then I went over there on New Year's, and I was like, doing my regular going to the basement thing. He's like, "No, dude, come up the front. You're almost 30 years old, bro. You gotta get over this." And dude, it was fine. You know what? She was a nice lady. She cooked us things. We talked, we laughed, we joked. I'm looking her in the eye. We're talking eye contact, baby. Great times. Also a great football game. Georgia pulled it out, baby. Let's go. Oh, shoot. I was going to have a prop here, too. I can get the prop a little bit later. We got a prop. So that was cool, dude. New hurdles. New mountains, baby. You know what I mean? What's next to climb, dude? It's the climb. You know? Was that what Miley was talking about? Maybe she went through something similar. Wait, I'm all over the place right now, that's for sure. A little bit tired. What else happened? Oh, dude, this cute little girl, man. It was like the restaurants were closed maybe on New Year's Day or something, right? So she's walking around. Basically, you know when like the little girls almost calling the shots for the parents, but they were getting ready to go to their favorite restaurant. It's closed. And I was like walking right next to him. I was bummed out for him. I was like, shit. I didn't even think this restaurant was going to be closed, dude. I hope this doesn't ruin their day. I hope they didn't have the whole thing planned around this. And then she goes, "Oh, well, I guess we'll have to go get ice cream." And like, I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. Good call, dude. This girl just made the quick adjustment, quick on her feet, just redirected this thing into a nice thing of ice cream, man. That's a lady that knows what she wants. She's going to make things happen. And she's going to always have a backup plan. So I was hyped. So I, a little more pep in my step again. I was like, oh, cool, they're getting ice cream. The ice cream place was right next door. The ice cream place was closed too. Now I'm concerned. Now I'm worried. Now I'm stressed. Their problems just became my problems, and it became a big problem. Because I was like, somebody needs to get this girl some ice cream. And she's pulling on the door. She's like, "Mom, open the door. Mom, can you go in there and open it?" She's like, "No, I can't, This is funny when you're a young kid. You just think your parents can do anything. There's no rules or laws. She's like, "Am I getting punished? What's going on? Y'all pulling my leg on some ice cream, dude? Is this some kind of New Year's prank that I'm growing older? Does this come with it? Is this why I'm going to be miserable? Like dad now?" Just kidding. Sorry. Had to throw it out there. But you know what? I don't know how I stayed around for this long of a conversation, but I needed a resolution, and they finally figured out, you know what? We're gonna eat ice cream at home. We're gonna stop by the grocery store, get some ice cream. And you know what? She quickly agreed with that. So shout out to her. I hope she had some crazy ice cream, dude. Maybe the Neapolitan. Hey, I'm not trying to sway her anyway, but that strawberry vanilla chocolate mix. Ooh, my goodness. Here's a couple quotes for us real quick. Get us back on track. Because there's, when you're still talking, but you're like, I know there was something I meant to say and I forgot from like 3 things away that I'm just going to let it go now. Here we go, back on track. Quote, "You are strong enough to start again." Maybe it didn't work out. Maybe you failed. Maybe somebody let you down. Maybe you just wasn't how you envisioned it. Maybe it's harder than you thought. Maybe you quit, but you're kind of wishing you hadn't. No matter what the scenario is, start it back up, dude. With that more vigor, dude. That tenacity. You know what I mean? Be a savage about it. Because, yeah, it does take some strength. Maybe get a new approach. There's like a hair in between my teeth, and it's freaking me out, too. But you're strong enough to start again. Here's another one. Make an effort, not an excuse. How awful is it being around that person that's just making excuses all the time? You know, I've been guilty of it for sure. Oh, I was going to talk about okay, I knew what I was going to say. And this is sad. This is actually a sad story, but it goes to show kind of the progress I made and where I'm not at. But, you know, so that's why I'm one of y'all, man. I'm one of the people, dude. You ain't going to see me in a suit. You ain't going to see me running for no office. So I'm just going to give it to you straight, man. Here's the deal. Just twice now. I mean, it's happened more than that, but like in my drug days, drinking days, not giving a fuck days, whatever. Bagman Jones before the rebirth. I was just talking to this girl, and I was like, we hooked up like what, like one time, right? Didn't we hook up once, maybe? She's like, you're kidding, right? I was like, no, what? Did we not? Or what, was it bad or what? She was like, we've hooked up like 15 or 20 times. In my mind, I swear to God, I was positive that me and this girl had hooked up one time. It's just embarrassing, man. It's just sad. It's like, wow, I wasn't even maybe there, or sad for her. It's just, what was I doing? Where were my priorities at? Another girl literally was like, this was before, and you know, I'm obviously not saying any names or whatever, and we're gonna get out of my sex life business or whatever, but this other girl was talking about, yo, you know, you took my virginity, right? And I was like, no way. Did I? Like, it's embarrassing. It's she's like, do you remember when or where we were? I'm like, no, no idea, no clue. So to just kind of, you know, me not living that reckless life anymore, remembering my days, you know what I mean? Keeping my paws off daddy's little girl, dude. It's all, you know, it's all G shit out here now. It's all like that now. But don't think, oh, should I get the prop? I'm gonna do it real quick. But don't think Batman Jones doesn't still have a little game possibly left in the chamber. But like, look, here's my ID, right? And I'm bald. Oh, I guess I got my glasses on, right? I was I left my card at this spot. It's not a great picture, right? I had just gotten bald, don't really have the swag and the confidence with it yet, right? And I was picking up my card at this place. I left it from this cute girl or whatever. And she goes, I handed her that to get my card. She's like, yeah, let me see your ID. And I guess she didn't. What was I wearing? I was rocking the Nike hat pulled down with the headphones. Just came out of the gym. Had the pump on. Sweating. Looking good. Feeling good. You know? And she goes, this isn't you. And I'm like, what do you mean? I guess in the picture too, I don't know if I have the beard. She's like, this definitely isn't you. Like, you look way more attractive in person. And I don't, is that an insult or a compliment? Kind of bold of her to say that, but I'm going to take it as a compliment. I'm going to say, yeah, this is the real deal, baby. You know what I mean? You know what time it is. Or I said, like, yeah, nah, I started shaving my head. Or I said, nah, it's all the hat. Don't, you know, it ain't me, but really it is. But, you know, you got to, even though you're super confident and cool and crazy and cocky, all that stuff, you got to act like you're not. You know, act like it's a big joke. Like, it's not, but they know. So I had that little moment with that little chick up there, man. Made myself feel good close tonight. Let's get back on point. I saw a video of like Joe Rogan when he's like, it was like 2007. It was like the first time he was on technically what would be described now as a podcast. And you could see this fire lighting in his eyes. And he was like, dude, whatever this is, man, this is good. This is cool. You need to keep doing this, dude. Like, you know, there's no time limit. We can talk about whatever we want. We're cutting out the ownership and the bosses. And, you know, we're just the creative types right here. And, like, the fact that he got that inspired and then turned his podcast into this whole wide platform. Whether you like him or not, I'm not the biggest Joe Rogan fan, but it is undeniable how far he's taken it. When somebody has a dream, man, it becomes powerful. I saw interview with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He said, give me one word of how you went from being, growing up this poor farm boy to one of the most known people in the world. And he goes, if I had to say it in one word, it would be dream. He had a dream. He said, I was poor with money, but the fact that I had a dream made me rich. Give it up. Give it up for Arn. Give it up for Arnie, baby, right there. That's pretty beautiful. That's pretty poetic, if I must say so for myself. What else we got here? I talked to my friend, and I told him, hey, man, because, we went swimming, but then he took my clothes. My clothes were wet, and I was so worried about them. I was like, dude, fuck, I don't want these wet clothes. I don't know where to put them. My towel needs to dry, my swimsuit, whatever. Should I hang them up? And I left them, and I was like, fuck, dude, they're going to be moldy. They're going to smell. And he knew I was worried about it. He threw them in his dryer at his house with some dryer sheets. And I told him, I was like, hey, man, that was real big of you. That was real big of you, what you just did right there, man. Appreciate you. That was real big, We make it a joke, but for real, it was pretty nice. It was a pretty nice little generous offer. Just a little no big deal, don't mention it. All right? Just a little bit this one's on the house. You know what I mean? A little pay it forward, something like that. The guy in front of me paid for me, and it was just it's pretty tight. And I do return the favor. We'll get to it in a minute here. Without even meaning to. Just, hey man, what goes around comes around, dude. We keep it moving, dude. What's that thing they used to always do at parties where weirdly everybody would get on each other's shoulders and be like a train? Is that a conga line? What the fuck was that, by the way? What? I'm not gonna hate on it. We're dancing, we're moving, we're touching. I've been dying to hug a stranger. It's been on my list of goals. I just want to freaking wrap around a stranger. Venus flytrap one, maybe, and just, maybe do some damage to their windpipe or something like that. It's just kind of, that's how I'm feeling, man. I want to grab someone. I might want to, can you grab them and pick them up? Can I grab somebody and pick them up, spin them? That girl, yeah, I hugged her. She's a big hugger. Dude, if I don't get this piece of hair out of my teeth, I'm going to really freak out. I'm not even kidding. I've never had this happen. It's a weird sensation. Oh my God. Okay, whatever. I did hug her, and my big thing is when I hugging chicks or whatever, I try to crack their back on the hug. I'm like, let me hug you real hard and crack your back, and I cracked her back. So shout out me. Shout out my label, that's me. I'm in the bitch TP. I'm in the bit with 4 change. 4 chains. One of my friends. 100% right there. Oh, dude, I got my brother this gift card to Longhorn. And I got so excited, man, when he told me, that he used it. And he had a great meal. And he forgot how good it was. And, telling me about his sides. And just, ooh, man, I got so hyped for him. We love Longhorn, dude. A nice steak, man. And then you can't go wrong whether you go in fries, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, dude. You get it to go, man. They still box you up a big old loaf of that bread, man. Ooh, boy, man. So, was happy for that, man. And, dude, been working out with him. We're trying to get our workouts earlier and earlier. Shout out us. Making strides. Evolving. Improvement. DIY, dude. Property Brothers, pretty much. Might start calling us that. I might title it this. I might title it Property Brothers. I might do an AKA Property Brothers, because that is us now. Just decided we're actually taking those dudes' names. But So, yeah, we're doing our workouts earlier, but then, like, we were in the sauna, and he starts walking out, and he's always been, he's trying to put on weight, and he thinks he's skinny or whatever. Dude, he was walking out, dude, his back looked jacked, dude. It looked buff, man. His things are paying off, dude. And earlier in the workout, he's like, yeah, my arms are getting bigger. Like, dude, let's go, man. Progress. And then my other buddy, guess what? We just made it 10 minutes on the Stairmaster, the longest we went. He was sweating and dying, but at the end, he felt good, and he used my catchphrase. He was like, dude, I'm sweating, and I'm seeing spots, but I feel great. So that's a new high. We climbed, like, 10 minutes on the Stairmaster. I think it said it was, like, 40 floors. What are you doing, huh? You climbing 40 floors? 40 floors? 40 floors? And he used my catchphrase, which I'm always saying, but he said it. I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to tell you how he said it. I'll just be walking to the gym. I'll do an exercise, do whatever. I'm feeling myself probably too much. It's getting a little dangerous. And I just look around and I yell out. I said, I'm stronger than all of y'all. I'm stronger than all of you. I keep yelling that in the gym, right? Sometimes get a couple looks, but sometimes they need to know. But I am encouraging you. It's like we should all have that mentality. You know what I mean? Like I'm the baddest dog here, dude. In the pound. And he tried to say it earlier in the workout, but he didn't say it with his chest. But when he got off that Stairmaster for a new high time, he said, I'm stronger than all of y'all. He said it, dude. He said it. It echoed, man. It was the echo chamber. That shit was reverberating, dude. Shit, man. Went into the void, came back, dude. He saw his reflection, man. Mirrors started cracking, dude. It was just, the clock started spinning, dude. All this weird stuff started happening, man. What's her name showed up? Lindsay Lohan and, God, who's that kind of cute older lady? It was Freaky Friday, dude. What the hell is her name, dude? I love her. Sure. Jamie Lee Curtis pops up, dude. It's just, it got a little bit out there, but I loved it. Okay, keep moving. Saw this one guy, dude. He's got one hand. He's got one arm. And he was in the gym working out, doing hang cleans, and that shit motivated me, dude. Don't you love when someone else just motivates you? You're like, dude, you're doing it. Why can't I do it? You're saying it's not easy, but it's doable. Why can't I? I'll growl. I want to bite something with my teeth a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want to just dive into there, chomp something, rip off a big piece for myself, huh? Shit. Mind you, I'm doing this with a hair in my mouth. So who knows where I'll just, messing around at. Dude, I saw these girls teaching a guy how to work out. You don't usually see it. But I was so happy. Can't even talk right because I'm moving my tongue so much. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody after this. Oh my God, I got it. Oh my God, can you see it? There it is. I got it, right? Oh my God, guys. We're back. But so this girl was teaching, these two girls were teaching this guy how to work out. And I was happy on so many levels, man. Multifaceted, you might say. And it was the fact that he wanted to get better. It was the fact that he didn't have a big ego and was cool with these girls working him out. And the care and the explanation that they were giving him and the great teaching and advice, they were doing it just how I do it to my two training partners right now. They'd be like, hey, so you do this. Okay, here's your form. Go slow. Lower the weight. Keep it under control. And you're going to be feeling it. Are you feeling it? Are you squeezing right? Like, dude, she was doing the perfect explanation to this man on a bench press, and I couldn't have been happier. Add one to the team, baby. He just, he just came on board. All right? He's one of us now. Shout out to them. Shout out to all of them. I wanted to just stay and watch. But I gave them their space because some people get really iffy about when they're new if people are too close to their space. I get it. What else did I see? Oh, here's me returning the favor to my bud. You know, he washed my clothes or whatever, but he was in like kind of a down mood. And I basically called him out. I was like, yo, man, you being a bitch or dude. I basically said, yo, why are you being this negative, man? You control your actions, your thoughts, whatever. And he just stopped. I thought he was going to, resist and fight back. But he was like, you know what? Thanks, man. I needed that. I appreciate it. And that's what we all need to be doing for each other, dude. Sometimes you got to tough love it, but sometimes be like, hey, listen, I think you're, slowly try to just let them know, hey, you're being a little negative right now. And I know that's not how you want to be. And then I helped him with a little conflict resolution at work. He ran into somebody, and I was like, don't react first with anger. Do understanding. Compliment them first. Drop everybody's ego, and everybody wins. They might become a great friend. It's all about how you approach people sometimes with respect first. Rather than get offended with, with anger, then disrespect, and then they're feeling that way, and that now you guys are just, on a little collision course. And Bagman Jones knows all about collision courses. Here is another quote. This is a good one. It's a good one here. It's basically talking about God, and it says, you will never find me in your mind. Overthink, think, look, where, logically I'm writing down, I'm doing experiments, hypothesis, we're adding variable. Nah, man. Hate to break it to you. It's right here. You find God in your heart. The most powerful emotion is. Anyone? We've been going over this. Huh? In the back? Brittany? Bethany? Cole? Dylan? It's love. It's correct. It is love. I know you guys were all about right on the verge of tip of your tongue there, but not gonna find him up here. Or her. Guy could be a girl. I don't care. But right here. Another quote from my book here, and basically, guys talking to God, and God's responding, and he says, there's no getting to heaven. There's nowhere to go. We are already here. You make it heaven here. Enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. Peace, love, happiness, man. Encouragement, hope. And then he broke down the word nowhere. There's nowhere to go. And if you put a space in the middle of nowhere, it means now, here. Now, here. Tricked you, huh? That was God hitting us with a little double crossover fucking step back jumper. Nothing but net in your face, dude. Welcome to the top 10. You just got posterized, pretty much. That's what he kind of did to us. Appreciate that, God. Nice sense of humor. Love it for us. Love it for you. Love it for all of us. This lady I had laughing. We're going to the gym. We just got there. I'm like, yo, man, you made me wait. And we like to give each other a hard time, but we're kind of kidding. And I'm like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. No, man, dude, you thought that. Blah, blah. We're going back and forth. And this lady, like, I didn't even notice. She's like right next to her. She has her window open. And she's just laughing, cracking up, dude. So we got to share that moment with her. That was fun. See, we all love listening to people's conversation. She hopped in, wanted to be a part of it. Shout out to that. Man, on New Year's, I got to tell my friend, like, how much potential he has. He said, same for me. I just thought that was good. Sometimes it's hard to really vocalize that to your friends sometimes. So I think it's important that we do. I think we both felt good about that. I saw another couple videos. Theo Vaughn, one of my favorite guys, he says, I hope somebody loved you today. And I hope it was yourself. Shit, man. Think about that one. And he goes, because he talked about in the past, some depression issues or had drug problems or things like that, and that's why I love listening to him. He's also hilarious and such a creative mind. But he talked about, you know what, I'm feeling good right now, and it just feels unnatural and unusual. So other guys talking about, you know, sometimes you feel good and you want to question it rather than just embrace it and live in it and be cool with it. There's not always something next to do. Sometimes it's just feel good. So he's making a joke and he's like, man, I'm going to call somebody and be like, yo, is it okay if I'm feeling good? Is everything all right? Can I do that? Is that allowed? And that was hilarious. Had another guy in the gym, right, dude? He's this older guy. He's squatting. He's talking to everybody, dude. Talking to everybody right next to him. Literally, then the guy leaves. He tells him bye. He's like, hey, man, nice meeting you. It's like they knew each other for 10 years. Then the other guy's walking around. He calls him over. He's like, hey, man, come over here. Like, this one's open. Immediately starts talking to that guy. Picks right up where he left off. We need more people like that out here, man. Adding connections. Like that bulletin board, just stringing everybody together, dude. Stringing us along. Talked about the brother buff back. Shout out. Fucking yeah, dude. Been doing some cold showers. It's been amazing. I've been feeling great. These kids popped up behind me in my car. I got my Bagman Jones sticker on the back, right? They don't know I'm sitting there with my window slightly open. And, they're like, Bagman Jones. Oh, who's that? Let me look him up. And I open my eyes. I hear this. They're like right outside my car. I'm like, oh, this is funny. What are they going to say? This is what the kid says, dude. He goes, oh, man, if he's got 1 million followers, I'm going to ask him for some money. And I just laughed. I tried to actually track them down. I really would have given them some money, but they didn't come up and say anything. They left. And I tried to be like, I guess my 150 something wasn't quite 1 million, dude. So hopefully they came through for the boy though. Anyway, you know, I would have been like, hey, listen, it's Bagman Jones. I tell y'all kids to stay in school. Actually, I wouldn't have said that. That's not what Bagman Jones says. Bagman Jones says go your own way, man. So I probably would have got those kids to drop out, and then I would have said, hey, but listen to your parents. And then I would have said, you know what? I don't always say that either. You know, you got to decide for yourself. You know, so. Maybe it's a good thing maybe we didn't cross paths exactly. But shout out to them, man. It was a real fun, good moment. Real wholesome, fun stuff. Oh, here's where I dropped the ball, though. I was driving past, man. I didn't see it in time. Or maybe that's my excuse. I don't know. Or I was going somewhere. I had to pick up a delivery. I can't remember, but it's tough to even reimagine what I drove past on the, I was on a main road too, and just quickly caught a glimpse of this old lady just by herself trying to slowly get her garbage bin back in her house, and she was struggling and barely moving. And could you imagine if I would have just whipped in there and just done that garbage can for her? Would have taken me 10 seconds. So easy for me, so difficult for her. I think I would have made her day. I still know the exact house. So if I get the chance again, I really want to. Maybe I go in there anyway, dude. And just, do I leave a note on her mailbox and just, say, hey, I saw you struggling. Is that embarrassing? Is that rude? Hey, I saw you struggling. Let me know if you need any, help around the house or chores. I got you. Maybe the husband's not around anymore. So it just made me sad, and that I could have done more in that situation. It felt like I was passing her out. I don't know. Also, meet these ladies, and I'm at their store or whatever, and there's a bunch of candy. There's a candy bowl, and I'm like, oh, can I have a couple? Yeah, this is what it's there for. And I'm literally digging through. I'm like, oh my God, there's a Reese's. Oh shoot, there's a white chocolate little mini Hershey's. There's the Twix, dude. There's the Sour Patch Kid. I'm getting so hyped. I'm like, oh my God, which one should I take? Little mini Snickers. And I'm freaking out, and I'm doing this, and I'm looking at her, and I'm laughing. I'm smiling. I'm like, you got the best stuff. Oh, what should I get? I love this one. No, I love this one. No, I love this. Okay, 3's my limit. And she's like, you're like a little kid. Exactly. She hit that one right on the head. I was like, yeah, you pretty much nailed it. That's pretty much what you're seeing here. And we ain't dying. But I'm glad she got a kick out of it, man. And I was having fun. She's having fun. What's the harm in that, huh? Huh? Somebody sue me. There's another good little something to live by here. Reset, restart, refocus. It's not always a rush, man. You know, don't worry. Don't stress yourself out. Take a minute. Take some time to yourself. Regroup. We could add a regroup in there. And just really identify your goals and your plan and what you want to be doing and how you plan on getting there. And split it up into a bunch of little small tasks. A big, lofty goal can be split up into a bunch of small tasks. Cheat code for you. Another good one here. Choose people who choose you. Can't stress that enough, man. I learned this lesson the hard way. Caught me with the heart. They took my heart away. I took the heart away. Great song, by the way. But choose people who choose you, dude. You just know. Choose the people that respect you, the people that want to see you, the people that give you time and energy and effort and are excited about you and care and, you know, take an interest in your interest, a little interest in interest, dude. A little compound interest. That's a good joke, man. That, sometimes they just write themselves. Sometimes they work out like that. But, yeah, dude, don't choose the people that you're you're putting in all the effort. You drive over to their place, you text them, you call them, they're short with you. You know, you listen to all their problems. Once you try to get into one, they don't want to hear it. You know, choose the people that choose you. There's so many people out here. You will find the people that fuck with you, dude. As they used to say back in the day, oh, I fuck with him the long way. I don't even really know what that was all about, why people said that. There's always been a few phrases that I'm like, do we got to do this? Like, I pick and choose. I really pick and choose. So don't be the person that just picks up all the phrases. Unless you really think it's cool and you like it. Another quick thing I saw is your vibe is your tribe. The energy you put out, the people you hang out with will start surrounding you. So be careful, man. You start being that negative, hateful, depressed person, it's going to be all around you. It's going to be all around you, and it's going to swarm in, dude. It is going to swarm in there and attack. Let's keep moving, try to speed it up a little bit here. Oh, here's a good... I hate to always preface it by saying, dude, here's a good one, but I want you to really know. This is, I'm all about manifesting the subconscious mind and, you know, visualizing what you think happens and what you focus on grows, all this. But there's another part of it, too, where it's we all together, though, are co-creating together. We create our own reality individually, but we also do it with everyone else, too. This is why things like the news can be so dangerous. Because it can start getting us all worried and focused on the wrong things. And like, we think we're fighting and combating it, but we're actually making it worse. But, so this is an acronym, FATE. From all thoughts everywhere. Some people say it's fate. You know, crime maybe, or natural disaster, things like this. But some of these things are naturally occurring or whatever. But then some of them, it's like, you know, we fed too much into the terror, or we got too scared, and then things did get worse. And it could be anything, politics, or the economy, or, you know, housing, or war, or disease, or famine, like unemployment. The more we start freaking out and worrying and worrying and worrying and worrying, and oh my God, it's over, it's done, we're done, we're toast, we're cooked, it's happening, it's oh my God, it's happening, everybody's sounding the alarm. Like, does any of that sound like it's helping? Or are we now creating a reality where it is getting worse? And, you know, I don't know. You tell me, honestly. I heard a great song on the radio just talking about "You Make Me Feel So Young." Isn't that nice? Isn't that something nice? Isn't that something sweet and special? Isn't that just something just real delicate? Put on your delicates. Somebody talking about, yeah, the key to staying young, dude, is just no stress, dude. Cut out that stress. Avoid it. Don't bend to it. Stress wants to freak you out. Don't play into its game. Just say, no, I'm not really that interested today. I'm not in a particular mood to be stressed. Thank you, though. Thanks for knocking, but no, we have everything we need. Yeah, we're not interested in buying. Yeah. What are you selling? Wallpaper? Yeah, we're good. I appreciate it, though. But Susie next door, she was literally just telling me, and you kick him off your property. Oh man, here's a good. I did it again. Shoot. Okay. JJ Watt. You know, I've been a big sports fan my whole life. It just is what it is. If you're not into sports, these things still apply because these are people that have achieved their goals and they are healthy and they've reached the top of their craft. You can take their lessons and apply them to any part of life, and he's at practice basically, right? Doesn't matter if you know sports or not. His teammate dropped the pass. You know, he's supposed to catch it, right? He dropped it. And he's beating himself up. He's like, man, I can't believe I dropped that, man. Fuck. What am I going to do? I'm going to stay after practice, man. Everyone's pissed at me. The coaches are mad. The team's mad. And he's like, it's a good thing it's practice, man. Just, work on it, get it fixed out, and be ready for the game. We're practicing. And he looked at him, he's like, and this is one of the, J.J. Watt, if you don't know, is one of the best players of our generation. And he looks at him and he goes, hey, man, don't stress it. Get it fixed, but look at me. Like, listen to me. Do you know how many times I've been knocked on my ass and just got back up and fought the next play, ready to fight another day? And this is one of the best players of our time. So it happens to him. It happens to all of us. Sometimes you just get bested. Sometimes you get beat. Sometimes you're having an off day. Sometimes you just take your eye off the ball, even though you could easily do it. You just kind of get preoccupied, lose sight for a minute. But it was a great pep talk, man, between teammates. This lady on the radio, I don't even know what this means, but I'm just gonna say it. She gets on and she's just like, I just want to apologize for holding everybody up in the carpool lane. I don't know if that apology quite works. I'm sure there were some people that were heated, but at least she felt the need to put it out there. Just address it. So thank you for that, Lori. The two great books that I saw at the Goodwill, I bought a bunch of good books, but these were like kids' books that I really got a big kick out of. I read the whole thing of both of these. The first one was called Dear Mom, Thank You for Everything. And I thought it was awesome. I really did, because my mom really has done so many things for me. But if you quick, like, it's children's books, so it's like 10 pages, but they just point out a few things that, like, my mom definitely mastered and did for me all the time, and I hope your mom did too. But talks about, thank you for everything, from warm brownies. Dude, I can't tell you how many times my mom would bake me a cake for my birthday, or make cookies, or make muffins. These are all things that I loved, and she would just, surprise me sometimes, throw them in the oven. I start smelling them. I'm like, oh shit, it's happening. She had better shit to be doing than making me a nice treat, a nice snack. I come running down the stairs. I'm so fucking hyped. I probably ate about 6 cookies in one bite while I'm burning my hand, pulling them out of the oven, but she did that for me. So thank you for the warm brownies. It says, thank you for calling me your perfect little angel. I guarantee you my mom has called me that at some point. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice, When you're a kid, you might be embarrassed, but looking back, like, that's building people up. That's showing them love. That's letting them grow and evolve and be confident and, feel like they belong and be comfortable and feel safe and like they have a home. And that's important, powerful stuff. Another one was being a full-time chauffeur. I mean, damn, anytime I wanted to, go to the park or go to the movies or go see my friend or, baseball games, it was just, go to the pool, I don't know, somehow kids have like the craziest social lives ever. I was ready to go anywhere at any time. And, she made that happen once again. And another one was getting me out of trouble. I got into a lot of trouble. And she'd always have my side and always stick up for me and, or, hey, Mom, can you kind of call this person for me and straighten them out? Like, she knew how to, like, oh, I'll fuck them up. I'll fuck them up. They don't want to fuck with me. I'm too nice and I avoid confrontation. My mom almost, I swear to God, she throws some boxing gloves on, puts some fucking eye black on, dude, and does a war cry, dude, and just dives into it, man, into the unknown. And I would say she's got to be undefeated. I don't think I've ever seen her come out with a loss, dude. She pretty much is carrying the same record as Floyd Money Mayweather at this point. The last thing was the terrible cough syrup, when I'd be sick and she'd, put me in a steam room in the shower or give me we had this oxygen mask or, the cough syrup or the airborne. She'd stay home and, so I wasn't alone and help me feel better. All, such amazing things that really you can only do these things when you're only capable of doing these things for somebody if you really do love them, and that is true love and what you're capable of. Because am I doing this for a couple of my little girly flings? Nope. So it's just different. There's levels to this shit. And then the other one was Hugs for Daddy. Another just very similar kids book, thanks Mom and then thanks Dad. Different books, different authors, different illustrations, but got the same thing from it. This one was a little shorter, but still had a couple, thanks Dad for chasing me around. And like in this book, they were like two lions. So it was like Simba and Mufasa kind of chasing him around. He said, thank you for sharing everything with me, everything you got, whether it's the food or the land or the, your wisdom or just providing. What is that? Oh, okay. I thought there was like I thought there was like a beer can under my bed, and I was like, I don't got no beer cans, dog. But it's not. Teaching me to be a better person and forgiveness. Just both parents provide so much, and are just irreplaceable, so valuable, so much responsibility, pretty much superheroes, full-time job, no overtime. No overtime pay, that's for sure. Last few things. It's not quite the last few things. I got to speed up. They did a prayer on TV for that Damar Hamlin, the guy that almost, had the cardiac arrest on the field, and it's pretty cool that they were able to do a prayer on the TV. Then in my book too, they're talking about, people like Jesus or Gandhi or Buddha or whatever. He says these people, their message never actually gets heard. People always miss the message, and because all these people, they're preachers and they're life coaches and they're inspirational and they're trying to teach us something, and a lot of times the message gets heard as a holier than thou. I can do this and I'm this and you're not. I'm up here, you're down there. But he said really the message is that that, I got this thing, but you were right there with me. You have everything that I have. You can be right there with me. Like, we're same level. Like, don't think I'm above you in any way. Like, you could easily do this. Maybe not easily, but someone talked about an idea of having like a high school reunion, but with your favorite coworkers. That would be awesome. And you know what? I just thought about that earlier in the shower. So shout out to two of my favorite coworkers. I mean, I've had hundreds, feels like, but shout out to Denisha and Laura. Shout out to Russell too. All amazing people, so fun to work with, people that I wouldn't hang out with or be friends with if I met them in any just random things. It looks like we didn't have much in common, but once we actually sat down and got to know each other, I loved them. I loved seeing them. We had a great time, nothing but respect and just fun, and we each put a smile on each other's face, and it's just it's cool to see those avenues open. And really, I heard a story about this autistic kid teaching himself the prayer music. Autistic kids sometimes are so smart and just live in a different world. They're geniuses, and so cool. He taught himself the music. Like, his dad was like literally shocked. But that was a great thing. Here's a quote. He goes, "I know you probably think that you're one step away from the poorhouse, like you're just hanging on. If you miss one paycheck, that you're done. It's over." And he goes, "Yeah, maybe, but I choose to look at it like you're also one step away from the rich house. You're one big break. You're one video. You're one song. You're one invention. You're one business idea from fucking taking off. And you gotta stay to it. You gotta stick out that grind." Here's another, dude, back to sports again. Nick Saban, I think you've heard about him. We all know him. They call him Satan. They call him Saint Nick. They call him a bunch of stuff. They call him the greatest college football coach of all time, right? He's won, 7, 8 championships, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20. Like tied for first or just second, or now he owns first. I don't know, but like all time. And this is where the patience comes in. This is where you just never give up, and you never know where you're at or where you're headed. They said he didn't win his first championship. I didn't fact check this, but this is what I heard. Until he was 57 years old. So before 57, he didn't really have a ton to show. And then from like 57 to 70, he just created his legacy in those 13 years by never giving up, by cultivating himself and becoming the person that he is. And it's pretty amazing, man. So I don't care if you're out there watching right now, you're 70. Don't tell me you couldn't do something huge in these next 10 years, because you could. You gotta open your mind up to it, adjust it, and be able to accept that thought. Be able to entertain that idea. Imagination's powerful. What Arnold said earlier. Dream. Another quick thing for you here. Slow down. Calm down. Don't worry. Don't hurry. It's not a hurry. It's doing the best that you can do. It's doing the most that you can do. Not rushing into it. Taking your time. Really making sure this is the move you want to make. But don't worry about it either. Don't hurry, but also don't overthink things and just beat yourself down. Is literally, I was a champion of that, dude. I would put myself down. I'd show up in the ring already with a black eye and a busted lip. They'd be like, "Dude, what happened?" I'd be like, me and myself got into it back there, and I'd pretty much tap out right when I got to the ring before my opponent even came through with his walk-up music. We are going to do a giveaway on the 10th. Excited about that. I think what I'm going to do is you just got to comment just a smile and something. I might ask a question or maybe a number or a color or something, but there has to be a smiley face in your answer. No smiley face, you are not being entered. No smiley face does not make Bagman Jones a happy boy. And I want to be a happy boy. Okay? So that's a quick little tip for you there. Look forward to. Get a little head start. Okay, only a few left. We have no other day but today. I don't care what you did yesterday. I don't care if it was the greatest thing. We have today. What'd you do today? And then tomorrow, what will have you done that day? This is the only day we are given. Is the present is right now, so you better be doing something with it. Just listen to Absol, and he's talking about the present being divine. Like it's the moment, it's right now. And you better be thankful for it. And you better be doing something with it. Okay. Okay. Do you hear me? Okay, I got through a lot of things. Okay, got through. I was talking to a doll, a mannequin, a statue at this house I was delivering to. I don't know, what are those toy soldiers, those big wooden things? Was sitting outside, and I was dropping off the order, but I was looking at him and I was like, hey man, you have a good holiday? You had a good Christmas, good New Year? Hey, I want you to stay out here, man. I don't want you to go back to storage, man. Are they gonna put you back into storage, man? I hope you're enjoying this, please. We can't lose you. And I hope he gets a few more days. Because I think he's enjoying it. Okay, now we're finally gonna end. Isn't it so crazy the power that we have as people and the fate from all thoughts everywhere? When that guy went down on that football field, he became the top news story. Everybody knew his name. Everybody's thinking about him. He had a toy drive charity that he did. It raised $7 million in those couple days. That's the power we have. We can change anything. We can do anything. We could end world hunger tomorrow. You know what I mean? We could, pretty much whatever we want to do, we can make it happen. So who's gonna make it happen? Everyone's looking around like, I thought y'all were gonna do it. Don't make me turn this YouTube channel. Maybe I should. Because that's me right there saying, I thought y'all were gonna do it. How do I start attacking that? I don't know. Maybe I start a food drive. And just, why are we not all doing one? I'll think about that as I go to sleep. I'll meditate on that. Last thing I heard the word hunky dory. Never really heard of it. Apparently it just means everything's good, everything's fine. So that's probably going to be a title of this place. Things are hunky dory, baby. And that's all we got. We made it, man. What a time, dude. You know what? I feel great. I'm a little tired. It is what it is. Shared a lot of good things, I think. Had a lot of fun. Got that hair out of my teeth. After that, we were really humming. We were really humming, weren't we? Kid Cudi style, man. So I'm about to meditate. I'm about to lay down. I'm gonna do some affirmations. Got a job interview tomorrow. Got to work out. Got to swim. Get to work. Get to read. Get to support. It's just going to be one of those freaking days in paradise, man. Come and join me, why don't you? It used to be welcome to the jungle, man, but now it's another day in paradise, you know what I mean? Who knows what will happen? But I do know it's going to be a good day, and I do know that I'll fill out that 10. I'll pre-approve a 10 right now. For your credit score right now, you're pre-approved for a 10 tomorrow. Okay? Gold standard, okay? I'm talking about bringing home gold medals, baby. The judges are sitting there, 10s. Dunk contest, 10s. I'll lay it out, get a 10. So that's what's up, man. I hope y'all have a good night, man. Y'all say goodnight to Teddy, all right? Peace out.